Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for part 2 of the opening round preseason testing, where we're going to be doing our last 4 races. For our first 4 races, we did pretty okay. We got 247s, 139, and 138. There we go. In our first 4 races, so we scored 171 points, and we're only using free boost that we could get. Free, we're not really using our premium boosts. And let's jump on into this one and see what we could do. We're using Vettel and Max Verstappen, so let's go. And if it's wet, we switch in Lewis Hamilton. Let's jump on in to our first race and see what we could do here. Here we go for our next one, or first race of the video, I should say. Alright, P4, P10 in qualifying here at Silverstone, really nice. We're going to go medium tires with our Verstappen. We're going to give him the Instinct, and we're going to give Vettel the Warrior, and let's go. Alright, so we're basically going to be doing a one stop with both drivers. Let's go fast start method real quick. See if our drivers can pick up any position. Vettel got a kind of slow start, but he then shoot off to pick up into P1. Nice driving from Seb Vettel. Max Verstappen now up to P6. Really great start from both drivers here. See if Verstappen can go down the inside of George Russell. Yes, he can. Come on. He's now along the outside. Russell got the inside line, so he got pushed off, and we're going to cut these off. Cut that off, and then we're just going to cut down our Verstappen from there. And let him cruise as we let our Vettel go create distance as he's out in P1 and come back for a free pit stop in this lap. Alright, so we're going to go a free no service in pit stop for our Vettel. And we'll keep Verstappen holding down P6 as he do 4 laps. Alright. See, the tires in front of us are all softs. Only George Russell on mediums. Alright, so we don't want to let Norris pass us here. He's on softs. Don't want to let Lando pass at all. We're going to try our best to keep Lando behind. And at the same time, we want to keep our tires in check to get that 4 laps. Alright. Alright, let's cut down our Vettel there. Alright, so we crossed the line with about 40 something. Here come Carlos Sainz. He's on mediums, so he should help to hold off Lando Norris on his softs. And we're gonna cruise basically from here for 2 laps, and then we're gonna come back and boost the finish. Alright, so we could boost this lap since they're all in pit here. Coming back to hards. Alright, so we're going with the overcut up to P5. Who's behind us? George Russell on mediums. Only car that will not be going back to pit in front of us is Lewis Hamilton on those hards. Those mediums and those softs will be going back to pit. Ooh, we should have gone to pit with our Vettel there, but since he's going around, we're gonna go for some softs, and then we're gonna give our Verstappen some support to go in, so he get a nice clean pit entry all by himself in the pits. And here comes the exit back out in P6. Alright, so Sainz got him, and now we boost in our Vettel. Alright, so Sainz will be going back to pit. Verstappen will be going back to pit. Those guys on medium should be going back to pit as well. So it's only Lewis Hamilton that's on hard tires might not be going back to pit, or isn't going to be going back to pit. So we need to just pick off Sainz here down the inside line. No inside line for Verstappen. Seems like he's now going to be stuck on Sainz as he's on softs, and Verstappen is on mediums. Alright, get to the inside, Vettel. There you go. Come on, Verstappen. Vettel has secured P1. Now it's for Max Verstappen to clear Carlos Sainz here and go and pick up some position off these hards and medium tires runners. Alright, so we've picked him up. Who's that going into pit? Looks like Russell going in on his hards, his mediums, nice and early. Right, so it's the final lap. Down the inside of Hamilton. Push him off, he's on hards. Come on. Inside line of Hamilton. Come on, Verstappen. Come on, Leclerc in P3 is out of tires. Where is he? He's far, far away. We're not going to catch him to the line. Hamilton defending Max Verstappen all the way home. So Verstappen P5. Lewis Hamilton defended all the way. Great race from him. Great race. Alright, so we got P1, P5 here. Nice. 44 points for our first race. We'll take it. And we'll jump on into our next race. Here we go for our next race. UAE for this one. Let's go see what we could do here. Kind of qualifiers. Looking good. P5, P9. We'll take that. Alright. So we've seen Seb Vettel doing an excellent job from P5 there. We're going to give a little bit of tire management here to Verstappen. And for Vettel, I'm going to go and give him the instinct to help him get those overtakes. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so we want to start off with the fast start method. And hopefully our drivers can pick up some positions. Hopefully. Down the inside goes Vettel. Nice. That's where we want to see him. On that inside line. There you see him picking up to P3. Verstappen kind of stalled in his move off. He kind of stalled. He got a good start and then he just stalled in his move off. Now he's like all over the place through the slides. Cut that off off Vettel. Alright, so we picked up some positions through the slides with Verstappen. We could cut that off now and cut him down. Alright, Vettel on his way to P1. Attacking Charles Leclerc, who's on hards. Now he gets by. So we're going to let him go for 3 laps. Full blast. And or Verstappen, we're going to cruise him for 4. And come back to those hards and boost him to finish from there. Alright, so we'll just let our Vettel continue to push, try to create as much distance as he can. And then take a pit stop with no servicing for an next pair of softs. And then come back and go to finish from there. Alright. Alright, so we want to see our Verstappen crossing the line above 50%. There we go, 55. So he's good for 4 laps. And with that significant sign of crossing the line with 55%, that signals to us that we could boost that 4th lap as well. Or we could use some boost through the slides to defend our position like that. And then we'll cut back down. We could boost that 4th lap. So we'll boost our Verstappen from there. We should give him an opportunity to pick up some position as he goes by pit. Then we're going to come back to those hards with him and go to finish. Alright, so let's see if we can get back past Leclerc on his hards. There we go. And we're going to do 2 laps of full boost with our Vettel, then come back to mediums and go to finish with him. So let's put in our go to pit orders for those mediums as he go create that distance that he needs to get this pit stop done and done right. Right, here comes our Verstappen, not getting blocked in the pits. Back out in P9 it looks. Back out in P9, and he's going to be boosting all the way home from there. P2, P3 have not gone to pit, but they're like good distance away from him. So I'm not thinking he's going to catch P2, P3. But Gasly will have to go back to pit. Lando Norris will have to go back to pit, so he should pick up those positions. Let's see. It looks like we're catching Lewis Hamilton. Is that Lewis Hamilton in the pits? Or was it George Russell looking like Hamilton in the pits? So we caught up to Hamilton, cut down, boost back up. And we could cut that to regular driving from there. P1 secure. Verstappen in P8 should pick up that position. Lando Norris in P3 will be going back to pit. Alright, so he's decided not to go to pit this lap, Lando Norris, so he'll have to go in the next lap. Now we can squeeze past George Russell. Cut down, so we take that corner nice and tight. Push him off. We got it. We got it. There you go. There you go, Verstappen. Alright. And there is Lando Norris right up the road there. Verstappen tires are looking a little bit worn. AI Verstappen looking a little bit worn, those hards, but he's going to continue. Only Lando Norris is going to pull in. Now we have 1 lap to go. We have 1 lap of fuel to boost to see if we can pick off Sainz or Leclerc on the inside. Good try, good try. All right, let's see if we can beat them through the slide here. AI Norris, the rival Norris, suffering a breakdown there. All right, so we got Sainz. We got him. We got him. All right, going to the finish line. Can we pick up at least 1 more? Nope. No more. All right, so P1, P4 for us there in that race, which is really nice. All right. Really nice. We see Vettel performance has been exceptional from P5, P4. Definitely holding down the P1 spot once he gets that start. All right. Here we go for our next race. We're on Monza for this one. See what kind of qualifiers we can squeeze in here. All right, so we're getting out qualified 1-2, 7-11 for us. All right, so we're gonna go mediums, self-control, and for softs, we're gonna go with instinct, and it's Icarus as well, a GWK Legends player. All right. Hopefully it's his bot. Even though he's starting from a 1-2 position, we're not gonna be able to pick up too much, but we'll try our best. And it is his bot. Starting off with the fast start method, moving up to P4 and P9. Nice start from both drivers. Can Vettel get through here? Can he squeeze past AI Verstappen? No, he cannot. Right, we're gonna cut down Verstappen right there, cut that off, and then we're gonna focus on Vettel. There we go, and we're gonna cut that off, and we're gonna let him keep going. See if we can squeeze past Icarus Vettel there, and now we just have Hamilton out in P1 to put up a fight with. Focus on Verstappen holding P8 as well. And we keep pressuring is Hamilton for that P1 spot. Can we pass? Yes, we can. Go to the inside now. Inside line. There you go. There you go. And we're going to cut down Vettel here. He's going to run out of tires going back around, but it's all right. We're going to come back to softs with no servicing, so we get a nice fast pit stop. And we're good to go for 4 with Verstappen, and we're going to just come back to mediums or hards and just boost the finish with Verstappen from there, as we just let Vettel cruise on his tires. He's going to run out any second here, and we'll boost him off from there, and he's ran out. All right, so what we want to do with Verstappen is to get him to come back to wet tires instead of coming back to regular tires. So we're gonna cut him down, and we'll keep, we didn't want him to get team orders here, but he's gonna get team orders anyways. And we're gonna boost that team orders for 2 laps. All right, so the wet weather is what I'm trying to watch here, and I'm trying to time it just right so we could come back to wets, but it's not working out. So we're gonna come back to softs. with Verstappen here, and then do a power lap, and then we're gonna come back to wets. So softs for one lap with Verstappen, one power lap, and then we're gonna come back to wets with servicing with both drivers in this lap, and those wets should take us to the finish in good conditions. All right. So here we go. 20 seconds to rain. Going in. Where are we going to come out? Back in P3. Ooh, look at that safety car. Oh, no. No, is that good or is that bad? I mean, we're going to be on wets at the restart, but they're going to get the chance to switch. They can switch for free. They get a free switch. That's bad news for us. Well, right here, Icarus Hamilton and his Vettel has a free opportunity to switch to wet tires without losing their 1-2 position here. They have a free opportunity to switch. Please don't switch. Please don't switch. Continue. Continue. Yes. He continues. Yes. They continues. Yes. All right, so this should be a 1-2 for us as long as no car goes into the pit. Perez looks like he's going to be going to pit, and we should pick him up. He's right there. So once he goes to pit, we should pick up that position off Perez. All right, so nobody is going into pit, so this looks like a secure 1-2, except for Perez, which we'll be picking him up as he's in pit. There we go, picking up Sergio Perez. Now for the gap to be closed, for everybody to catch up to the safety car. Come on, guys, go catch up. Come on, Verstappen, go catch up to the safety car before the restart. Want our Verstappen to be right at the safety car. Cut him up to regular driving and see if he picks up the space to go catch up. Don't cut him back down. To conserve, and he's up there, and we're going to be the only cars in the front on wet tires. Great, and we're going to be boosting for 2 laps to finish. Great, so this should be a 1-2 for us. Should is the ideal word, as you never know in this game. You never know. So let's go. Let's take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Nice. And then we're gonna boost off right from here and here. So some of them will be going into pit, while we should just be skipping around the others and going through. Right, you see Verstappen has already made his way up to P4. Vettel already made his way up to P1. And here comes Max Verstappen to get by AI rivals Vettel and his Hamilton, who's about to go out of tires. And there we go. Nice 1-2 finish for us here. The track starts to dry out. Now it's favorable for dry tires. And a great race for us there to get 47 points. All right. I didn't see a 47 if the safety car didn't come out, but we would have still picked up a good amount of position and probably scored like 45 points there. So the safety car gave us that extra 2 points. All right, let's jump on into our final race of the video. Here we go for our final race of the video, and we're back at Bahrain, where it all began. And let's see what we can do in this one. All right. So P6, P9, not the best qualifying for our Vettel there, but we got P6, and we're gonna give self-control to Verstappen, a little extra on the tire management because we want to do 4, come back to those hards and boost to finish, and we're gonna go softs with our Vettel. All right, let's go and see what we can do here. Fast start method real quick and see if our drivers can dive down the inside. There you go, Vettel. There you go, Verstappen. Inside. Verstappen is looking aggressive. He's going to get team orders. We didn't really want that. But he's going to lose. Ooh, he managed to regain the position that he lost under the team orders condition. Alright, let's cut down one of them so we don't get any more team orders. Let's cut down or Verstappen there. And we'll cut Vettel down as well. Let's boost up Verstappen a little bit. Boost up Vettel up the straight a little bit. Boost up Verstappen. He didn't hold. Wanted to hold off Norris, but he didn't hold. Alright, see if we can boost Vettel down here. Pick up a position. There we go. Down the inside. Nice driving from Vettel here. Picking up some positions as he go along. What tires are in front of us? 2 mediums. Alright, so we're going to boost the third with Vettel. And we're going to go for 4 with Verstappen. Come back to hards and boost the finish with Verstappen so we can boost Vettel from here. And we're going to do a no service in pit stop. So we want him to use that little clean air in between P2 and create as much distance as possible to P4. Alright, so P4 is on hards, now on softs. So we want to pick up on Hamilton here if we can. We're going to come back to softs with no service in here. We see our Verstappen drop down to P10, that's alright. We have enough tires for Verstappen to boost the 4th lap, so we're going to boost him on the 4th. Boost him from there. Alright, Vettel back out in P4, nice. And Verstappen picking up those who have pitted. And we're going to keep that boost on Verstappen as he's going to be boosting from there all the way home. And we see Vettel now hunting down P1 and P2 to pick them up when they go to pit. P1 has good distance on us. Let's see if Verstappen can catch up. Or Vettel, I should say, can catch up on the straight. Yes, he can. And we're going to let him go for a fresh pair of mediums. As we go in with Verstappen, let's see where he comes out. Back in P9. Out in P9. Yes, he's out in P9. Now we want to see who's in front of us. We have Leclerc, who will be going to pit. Sainz, Russell will be going to pit. Now where is Leclerc? He's up in P4. There he is, right up the road around there. So we should be able to pick up Leclerc from P4 with Verstappen here when he goes to pit in this lap. And the next lap is where Sainz and Hamilton, or is it Russell? Sainz and Russell is going to be going to pit there. Alright, so we squeezed past Lando Norris. No, we did not. He came back and took back the position. Now we go down the inside of Lando. There we go. So Hamilton or Verstappen is looking for P3 at this time. As we see our Vettel out in P1, holding it down strongly. And we could just cut him to regular driving from there. And we'll let Verstappen continue to push for that P4, P5 position as they go to pit. Now he's going to take it. Nice and easy. So we're up to P4 with Verstappen. And we'll keep pushing him. Keep pushing him to finish. Can he catch up to P3 or P2? Maybe P3. I doubt he's going to be able to catch P2. But he should be able to bring Hamilton in striking distance and possibly get the overtake done on him. Alright, so Hamilton now in striking distance. We have enough fuel to go for 1 full lap of boost. And let's see if we can now start to attack Lewis. Down the inside you go. There you go. First attack. Picking off Lewis Hamilton for P3. So 46 points for us in this one. Really nice. Really, really nice. And look at that. We're doing so well with all these low grade boosts. Compared to all the premium boosts we're saving from these races, because we're only using premium boosts in our final round, so we save those boosts for next season. Alright, so there we go. So that's basically going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing, how you've been in your 8 races. Alright, let me know down in the comments. Alright, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Let's take a look at our final score and see how we did in our opening round here. We're looking to best our opening round score tomorrow in the final round, so hopefully we could best this score. I mean, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard to best this score tomorrow, but hopefully we can and get a good finish. All right, so let's take a quick look. .353. I think that's a new personal best for me in scoring. I think I've never scored .353 before this season, so that's a new personal best. Hopefully we could best that tomorrow in the final round. All right, so leave code word race down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support, and that's basically going to be it for this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Vid Mantis, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways.